Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Icon Moments Carlos Puyol card to review today. He is now an SBC if you guys are interested in getting him. We're going to be checking out this card. I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. I'm a huge football fan in real life, and they disrespected this card. They really did, because Carlos Puyol, first of all, is way faster than 75 pace in his prime. And the dribbling stats should be way higher. This guy was literally part of the Barcelona generation where dribbling and passing was the focal point of that team, okay? Just dribbling, passing, and pure vision. Have you guys ever seen this card? Have you ever seen this man run in real life? He's rapid. Rapid, my dude. 75 pace. Oh, the disrespect. But ladies and gentlemen, regardless, we're going to be checking him out in game. He's 5'10", medium-high work rates, 2-star skills with a 3-star weak foot. In-game player traits, he has the power header trait, which is nice, and he also has the team player trait. In-game attributes, 74 acceleration, 75 sprint speed. So we're going to be giving him the shadow chemistry style to boost that as much as possible, bringing it up to an 84 for acceleration and an 85 for sprint speed. Working with 94 aggression, which isn't that bad, to be honest with you. Not bad at all, because his base card stats for defense and physical is pretty high. Obviously, this card has no shooting presence. His passing on the ball, can't believe the passing is like this too on this card, you know? 78 short passing with 75 long passing at 71 crossing, 60 vision. At 87 composure with 92 reactions for dribbling, right? Defending for base card stats is essentially perfect. We have to give him the Shadow Chemistry style regardless, because we want to be able to run with this card in this game, because pace is obviously very relevant. Now, if the pace was the way that it was back in the day, this wouldn't necessarily be a big issue, but because it's like a really prevalent thing, it's a little bit of a downfall of the card, but obviously with players like Boateng and Ruben Diaz, you know, you could definitely work with those cards and still defend with them. They're just not necessarily the full meta, right? So just get that across right away. Physical stats on the card, he's got 94 for strength, 94 for aggression, at 88 stamina, while also having 88 jumping. The jumping is actually kind of nice to have for this card for sure. So the way that we are going to be trying him out, we're going to be trying him out in a more unnatural way, because he's going to be a player that you can't really use these custom tactics with, I think. We're going to see in game, obviously. But we're going to be using some aggressive 3-5-2 tactics as we normally do, right? So 3-5-2, long ball. I'm literally going to put this super high up to be able to see what his running animation is like. Long ball, this set to high, this set to high, width set a little bit higher. And we will just play with these tactics in game, with just him on stay back while attacking, playing with the other center backs around him as well. So we'll get into a game. We'll see how he plays. Hopefully he is a beast, because, you know, we reviewed Vidic's card as well, and with Vidic you have to kind of play a specific way, but he still defended really well for what he was. So yeah, let's see what's up with this card. Yeah, you do have to work with his dribbling, guys. A little bit. It's not like super sluggish. It's more like reaction time that feels like slow with him, you know? But if it's a center back, obviously it's not that big of a deal. Ooh, Legrand switch with Puyol. See, that's what I want to be able to do with this beautiful specimen of a man. Oh, good block right there. Let's go. His pace wasn't that bad, because Mbappe's pretty rapid, actually, so I think it's because of, like, the aggression, too, man. The aggression being high is really, really helpful for a card like this. Guys, his transitioning is actually not bad at all. I thought his transitioning was going to be way worse. He does actually get back into position really quickly as well. Marks that dude at the top really well. Base card stats for defense actually being super noticeable. Nice little header to win the ball in the air. Nicely done. Ooh, timed that one right there. Hey, what if my boy has some nice little cheeky free kicks on him, huh? What's the vibe with that right now? Does he have any? Oh, dude, free kick accuracy 49? Easy, boys. Watch this right now. Ready? Banger. Ooh, okay. Gotta push a little bit more to the side there. Hey, man, that's a really good tackle. That's a really good tackle. Guys, I'll tell you guys this right now. This card is definitely performing better than I thought it would. 100%. I will say, though, the pace is still a nuisance. I think if EA, right now were to give him a +6/+6 for acceleration and sprint speed, I would forgive them. This card would actually be really sick. Because he's doing some nice stuff right now, dude. Animation's coming off really well. A lot of key areas where he's, you know, in the right place at the right time. We just hit cheeky finesse shots with Ben Yedda, the rat. Oh, that power header trait's actually really nice. Okay, okay. So in that situation, I just wanted to overcommit with him because I wanted to show you guys how good his transitioning actually is. It's really solid, my dude. I really thought it was going to be significantly worse, but he moves left and right like a monster. His dribbling is a little bit rough to work with for those like really clear-cut situations, but it's a center back. Like I said, you could definitely work with it, so. Look at that. Against Mbappe too, eh? I'm telling you, man, you kind of see like those really good tackle animations just from the get-go, dude. And he was doing it really nicely. Let's go, baby. Puyol, man, you're doing the thing, brother. Yo, I'm telling you guys this right now. Oh, my homie logged into his account by accident. But yo, this Puyol card, man, he's surprising, dude. He's surprising. You know what it is with this card, man? He just feels really explosive, you know? Like, man, if they just gave him the pace, he'd actually be one of the better center backs in this game. I'm not even joking. Look at that transitioning, dude. Look, look, look. It's actually fast. His dribbling doesn't, like, influence it too much. It's one of those, like, rare occasions. You know how, like, Varane has, like, really bad balance, but the guy just moves around like a monster? It's the same with Puyol, too, bro. He's just missing the pace. Nice. Good interception there, too. It's these moments right here. You see the pace? That's where it becomes an issue. So when he commits too much out of position and he has to chase after somebody, that's where it's going to become an issue, of course. But that's if you commit him, right? But obviously for full meta purposes in this game, like the pace is always really relevant to be able to catch up to people, obviously. Look at that. I wasn't even like controlling him for the sake of the review there, and he was still doing well. I'll take that. Thank you very much. You have to mind the spacing between you and the attacker, right? Like, you kind of have to, like, judge it in a way where it's like, if I overcommit this space, is it going to be, like, a huge nuisance to me, you know? And that touch thing is absolutely insane. L1, R1 right stick, boys. Look at that. Nicely done, Puyol. Again. Guys, if you... Listen, this is what I'm going to say about this card, okay? If you don't overcommit him with the whole pace thing, this is actually a really good center back card. It's just the pace thing that's an issue, right? Like, it's just from time to time. Like, it's a situation like this. Oh, that's where it becomes an issue. Oh, we still get it. Let's go. But obviously, I'm using, like, super aggressive tactics to be able to show you guys this, right? Because if I'm using, like, a... Let's just say, for instance, I'm using like a 4-1-2-1-2, right? And he's one of my center backs in that formation while I'm playing, even if it's just like 5 depth. Like, it'll be perfectly fine, right? Now, with 7 depth, it would be a little bit different with this card for sure, you know? But even with 7 depth, I think he'd be cool. You would just have to be more careful with how you kind of space yourself out between you and the attacker, you know? Because I love that explosive energy that he has. At the moment I select him, I can kind of just like go ahead and get that aggressive interception quickly, you know? And he pushes back into position quickly here, too. So it's more like the running animation of you controlling the person that feels worse. I know it's like a weird thing to say, but it's kind of like how the game mechanics work with these types of guys, right? Near post strike. See? Just mind the space between you and the attacker, and this guy is actually solid, man. Oh, goodbye to body, Puyol. Well done, BB girl. First time pass backwards. Under pressure. Grand switch. Nice, Puyol. Nice, dude. See, I overcommitted and I was still able to get that ball back. Ooh, is he onside right there? Ben Yedder doing the thing. Okay, BB. Alright guys, so final verdict on this Carlos Puyol card. So, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. This card completely surprised me. It's one of those dudes where his dribbling stats does not influence how he moves off the ball to defend, which is amazing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing, because Varane is similar this year, right? Like, this year, his balance is awful, but it doesn't matter, because in-game, he still defends like an absolute monster. And it's the same thing with this Puyol card. He's so explosive. Like, the moment you select him, it's almost like using a real-life Cannavaro. Like, I didn't even feel like Cannavaro was that explosive, you know what I'm saying? Like, because Cannavaro in real life was really good at, like, aggressive interceptions, and that's what I felt like I was able to do with this Carlos Puyol card, just being able to, you know, move into certain areas really quickly. I'm telling you guys this right now. This card is probably one of the most fun center backs I've used, but he would have been way better if they actually gave him the pace because of how this game plays out. But even if he doesn't have the pace, guys, I'm telling you, he defends really well. You just have to be careful about those certain situations because, as you guys know, the meta of this game is doing the through balls and making these completely garbage passes that just work anyways because they avoid your defender. But the thing is that, like, this guy, like I said, he's so explosive that if you just manually defend certain areas of the pitch really well, he's so good at doing that. The dribbling stats are so irrelevant for that, okay? So with the shadow chemistry style, guys, I'll tell you the things he's missing. Chase after animation is not great. It's not the animation. It's not that he's sluggish. It's that the pace is not high enough for him to, like, chase after the attackers, right? So that's, like, nitpicky if someone gets past you, right? And then dribbling on the ball is an issue as well, but it's a center back, so who cares? You know what I'm saying? Even the passing wasn't that big of a nuisance. Like, the passes that I should be able to make, he's able to make, right? So the two main things that is a quote-unquote problem for a card like this that costs as much as he is obviously the pace for the chase after, not necessarily for the selection and the aggressive push towards people, but it's the chase after, and it's also the on-the-ball movement. But everything else, guys, I had so much fun using this center back card. Honestly, if EA right now were to just give him +6/+6 for acceleration and sprint speed, this is like one of the most fun center backs to use in this game. Not even joking. He's actually such a joy to use. I don't know what it is. I love the way that he defends. It's great, man. It works so well with his 5'10" height as well. It's awesome, man. It works well because of his physical stats, 94 aggression, with 94 strength, working with the 88 stamina. It's just the pace. If they just gave him the pace, the card would be so dope. But even if he doesn't have it, guys, he's still a really good center back, man. I had a lot of fun using this card. I really did. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Those are the problems with the cards. I told you what's good about it. It's up to you guys. You guys know he's not full meta, but +6/+6 EA. Come on.